Hello, this is your captain speaking. This is Star Citizen, and today we are taking a look at the Aegis Dynamics Avenger. It is a police interceptor craft, and I think it's probably one of the most beautifully designed crafts in this game. It looks like a plane that could actually fly. That's probably my favorite thing about it. It's very sleek. It has a very pleasing to the eye design. Features you'll notice right away are this very large Gatling gun on the front. That is super awesome to have in combat. I'll show you that later in the video. Then you got these ion cannons, or they're called sucker punch cannons. They're super awesome for taking down shields. You got this fixed engine on the back that doesn't gimbal, but it still looks pretty nice. It really fits in the whole kind of like arch back design here. I'm gonna see if I can climb up on the back and show you some features on the oh, okay. I hope they fix a lot of these issues with Star Citizen before it actually comes out. Just the whole phasing through ship thing, because it happens a lot. Especially when getting out of this ship, you will sometimes get out of the pilot seat and then poop out at the top of the ship, and it's very takes away from the immersion of the game a lot. Anyway, I'm going to show you the interior of the ship real quick, because I think it's really great, and I want to tell you what I think could be improved about it. So, first of all, you walk in this Millennium Falcon-esque butt door, and you close it, because, hey, you don't want to let any filthy space peasants in, because, you know, they're going to make a mess with all their moon rocks and shit. That's gross. You don't want that in your ship. First thing you notice to the right is a bunch of little like, refrigerators here so that you can put your meaties and beers in. No, they're not actually refrigerators. They are little prison cells. I said before this was a cop ship, and I suppose if you are a bounty hunter, you could use it for that reason too, or like a prison transport, just to pick up dudes, put them in the back, and then... Okay, don't take that out of context. That sounded really wrong. But, yeah, you could pick up some dudes, put them in the back of your ship, and take them to jail or hostage or whatever. I opened the butt door. Dang it! I was trying to climb in here, but I accidentally opened the butt door. You can't climb in the cells yet, which is unfortunate, unless there is a way to do it that I don't know. You got this little two-step ladder here, which has a, I don't know, maybe a kind of unnecessary animation to climb up, but there is a lot of detail in this game, so I'm going to forgive it. You have this panel that doesn't do anything, the buttons are kind of glitchy. That might just be a thing from my computer, so I don't blame it. And you look over here, you think, oh, maybe it's like a little, like, cabinet to store my, my dishes in. No, you're so totally 100% wrong. It's a bed so you can take a nappy nap in space. Isn't that amazing? Ah, God, I love the future of gaming. You can take little nappy naps in space. I am so amped for this game. I'm really amped for the Persistent Universe when it comes out. I want to start, like, an exploration fleet. So excited. So you open this little door right here, and you think, oh, who's that seat for? Turns around, boom! It's for you! Thank you, Aegis Dynamics. You are the best company in all of Star Citizen, probably. I don't know. The game's not actually out yet. You hop in here, and we're going to hop into Arena Commander, and I'm going to kick some hella bum. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the ship's systems here. You open up this menu. I can't find my cursor. That's one problem with this. I can never find my cursor in this one. There we go. Alright, so you look at the weapon names. You got the Kruger Intergalactische Tiger Strike. That sounds badass and also very German, so hard to pronounce. The two Joker Sucker Punch Distortion Cannons. As I said earlier, they're for taking down shields, while the Gatling gun is for taking down enemies and you just disrespectful people in general. You go to the weapon screen, and you can bind your weapons to different firing modes here, so you can have them all fire at the same time or fire separately. That's useful if you're into micromanaging that kind of stuff. Go to power. You can redistribute power. I'm still not really sure the value of this, at least not in this version of the game. Maybe when the full game version comes out, that'll be really useful. And one thing with this ship that is different from the other ship I've bought so far is the fact that it has force shield walls that you can put up, and you can redistribute the power between them all, which is really good because for me specifically, when I'm doing Vandal Swarm, I'll power up my front shield a bit more than my back shield, because I find myself charging into battle more than I do like being chased by the enemies. So I have slightly more power on my front shield. It's a really useful feature to have, and you could power up your side shields if you wanted to. I'm not really sure the value in that personally, because I don't know. I don't really. Maybe if you're doing like a convoy and you're trying to protect a capital ship and you are flying to the left of the capital ship, you would want your left shields up to absorb fire. Possibly. Also, maybe you've noticed throughout this that we have this really, really badass kind of like Jarvis voice talking to us. So I just want to say to Aegis Dynamics, thank you for making us all feel like fucking Iron Man with your ship. That's badass. I love the idea that this is a space cruiser. That's one of my favorite features about it. That's one of the main reasons I bought it. Was the idea that that I could just be a space cop cruising around in space, even though I'm not like officially a cop or anything. Because, like, you in real life, you could go to a police auction, you could buy a car that kind of looks like a Capri, and you could impersonate a police officer and go to jail. It would be fun, probably a really bad idea, but probably really fun. But in space, which is kind of like the Wild West, it's a lawless wasteland. You could do some fun stuff like that out there. Probably. I'm gonna crash into this platform if I don't go slower. But none of that really matters, because what I want to show you are the capabilities of the ship and the ability to blow Vanduls into smithereens. It shall be beautiful. I have targeted this Vandul right here. He's 5 kilometers away. He is at full health, and we are going to kick him so deep in the dirt, he's going to wish that he would never crawled out of the primordial ooze into space. Yeah. Everything I said makes perfect sense. Don't you dare argue with me. Okay, cool. We're getting up nice and close to him. Getting up close to his laser beam, so that's probably going to shake the shit out of the screen. Sorry about that if you are, if you get, like, strange shaking motion sickness. Could pelt him a few times here with my, ion weapons, and then I'm going to just blast the hell out of him with my Gatling gun. It's doing a crazy amount of damage here. Like, you see the target indicator in the top right here? He's just taking damage all over. Damn! Damn! He's already dead. Isn't that impressive? I just destroyed that dude. He did not see that coming. Actually, he probably saw it coming for like several seconds, as I was engaged with him for quite a long time. Not in like a relationship kind of marriage way, but in a combat way. Although I'm sure like everything is fair in love and war probably has some kind of strange subtext to it that I don't entirely understand, because I'm not very into the whole subtext kind of thing. But the only thing I like to keep track of is the fact that subtext is an anagram for butt sex. So I'm pretty sure that is about the dumbest I can possibly take this video today. Okay, so I managed to glitch myself on top of the ship here, and I just want to... No! It took me so long to get up there! Alright, so I managed to glitch myself upon the top of the ship here, and I want to take a look at some of the features that the ship has on the top of it, because being in the hangar, you can't really see all that. You have these neat little intakes here, which are, I guess for in-atmosphere flight. As you know, there is no air in space, and space air does not make good oxidizer for fuel burning. You got these nice little tail fins in the back with control surfaces on. I always like when they do manage to include control surfaces as a detail. It's often a thing that's forgotten about in surprisingly a lot of playing games. They have these little, they're called, I think, Hydra reaction control thrusters. These are awesome. They have like a green glow to them when you're actually flying around. They look super nice. And well, I think this is a docking port up here. I'm not really sure what it is. It's got a bunch of like pipes coming from it. I don't know. I guess if I had any final thoughts on the ship, on the Avenger, it would probably be that I would really like a stealth version of the ship. It's all blacked out, like the what's it called? I would really like a stealth version, like the Hornet Ghost, like all blacked out, looks super slick. That'd be really great to have that. So it's like it's got like stealth advantages to it, like it doesn't show up on scans as easily. Maybe replace one of the weapons here. I'm not really sure what would work better with that. Maybe a more stealthy weapon, like another laser weapon in front instead of the Gatling gun. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the Gatling gun, but it is very much of a charge into battle kind of weapon. But you know, police cars in real life, they kind of like the the hidden place cars, so why wouldn't they have hidden place spaceships? Maybe on the stealth version you could potentially keep the prison cells, because that kind of makes sense. Maybe you could replace them with like computer systems or something. But it would also be really great if you could keep the bed, but also you got all this unused space right here on the right of this corridor that you could put like computer systems or something for like surveillance or whatever if you have a second person on your ship. Those are just thoughts I have about what you could potentially do with the game. I think that'd be really neat if they did include it, but they're probably not going to. Yeah, those are my last thoughts on the Avenger. So that is my detailed look at the Aegis Dynamics Avenger. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate all the support. I am super amped for Star Citizen, and I'm gonna produce more content of that as the production comes out, as I can buy new ships and scrounge up the money to get new ships, because I spent maybe like $120 on this game so far. And I'll make videos for the other ships I own, even though they're more commonplace ships. This is your captain signing off. Bye.